So welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. This is a new vlog. I'm Andy. Lisa's
with all the shit.
there. Peanuts on the floor. With the motorhome beasts. So this is a slightly different kind of vlog than what we normally do. We're kind of in between things. We're waiting for Jules to be fixed and MOT'd before we can trottle off to up north, and so we're in one of those lull. But what I've done is Lisa is constantly, and I mean constantly, moaning at me about a mess downstairs of computers, wires, cables, bits and pieces. We've got a spare room. Now at the best of time, the spare room, probably like 90% of the spare rooms out there,
Full of shit.
It's full of stuff. It's a spare room, and you put junk in there. We haven't got a loft, so it kind of goes in here. So anyway, where was I? So I thought, I think it was under £50. I brought one hell of a sexy desk, and we put it up here in the spare room. So I'm kind of turning this into my little man cave. I mean, we've got the computer, it's got all my gubbins under here.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
I ain't either.
Yeah, Alexa's talking to herself as usual. And Lisa, I mean, she'll probably explain this a bit better, but I'll do the short version. Lisa's got a pyjama fetish. They're just literally coming out of the cupboards. So we're fortunate enough to live 5 miles away from Ikea. So we bought another chest of drawers. So that's coming tomorrow. We will film us going getting it and maybe even putting it together on some sort of what do they call it?
What? I don't know.
Well, it'll be sped up.
Well,
when we first moved here, we did build that. It's 2 wardrobes.
it's 2 massive doubles.
I mean, it took us about a week. It was simple in it. Some of it was very complicated, and a lot of it was simple. But it still took us a week. But
This room is absolutely cluttered.
so I'll let Lisa
Well,
take over.
to be honest with you,
The chest of drawers is going over there.
yeah, the chest of drawers are going over there because I've got to. Can I just show you one thing? Let me just show you. Because this is. Can you just admire my? You probably can't see my George Michael picture. And his 5 days. Also, we went to some event because we went to when he died. Oh God, frog in my throat. When we went to Goring and London when George died, they had some events on, and we was lucky to get that because it was anniversary. Also, my picture.
Yes.
But going back, also my Faith album is framed. Anyway, my wardrobe.
So all that's coming down because it's turning into my
It's
man
not.
cave.
It's going to be moved. We're
I'm
going to
have my monkey on the wall.
no. When I say I've got jammers, I've got jammers. Now this was intended. So this, if you probably can't tell, but this is a huge wardrobe.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah, so it's like 4 sliding doors. And this was intended to have one for me, one for Andy. Now, it's a sheet tip inside, which is why we have a chest of drawers here. We've already got chest of drawers in our other bedroom. But let me just show you. Now, this is really bad. This is all my wardrobe. So I've got loads of shit. Loads of shit. I'll tell you what's not loads of shit. My Faith jacket. That Andy had
How many
me.
times have you worn that?
Let me count it up. It's probably too big. My 5 jacket though.
So how many times have you worn that?
Let me count it all. I think actually I wore it once when we went to the things here with George Michael. But so I got all that. Underneath I got boots and God knows what. Now this is the dreaded. Let me just put that in there. This one is a hell of a start. So what you can see here is all new pyjamas that I haven't worn. All down here. They're all packed in there. These are loads of trousers. All pyjamas in here, look. New ones, there's them all in here. Them are shoes, but dressing gowns, pyjamas, them are them pyjamas like for Christmas things. I mean, I have a load. This one is another one. Those mad photos of Andy there. All dressing gowns and toiletries, but dressing gowns. Loads of slippers. There's I think just purses or whatever. Oh, just two. Oh, I've got a tartan dressing gown there. And this is another one. I mean, t-shirts. I have just got huge amount of clothes. And to be honest with you, bear in mind this is a spare room, so it's a bit of a shit tip. This bloody camera moves. Right. Now, I have got a problem, obviously. Pyjamas. Let me put my bag there. Right.
That ain't the half of it. Of course you've got a bloody problem.
There's all pyjamas under here, look. That's me. American flag. All pyjamas. Look, if I can up the drawer. Loads and new ones, look, still. I mean, I don't know how many's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new ones that haven't even opened. I don't even know what's in this one. More pyjamas. I literally have, pyjamas. I mean, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's got to be about 9 lots of pyjamas in there. I'm out of breath. I have got loads of pyjamas.
So it's the next day. We are on our way to Ikea. Now, I don't go into Ikea because I don't like going into Ikea.
We do a click and collect.
Yes. She likes going into Ikea. But
I haven't been in for ages.
it's not like well, no, you haven't, thank God. Usually you come up with a load of useless stuff. But the reason why I don't like going to Ikea, they've got a weird sort of one-way system. You have to go around about 4 miles before you get to the item you want. You have to go through the bedroom section
And it's a nightmare
Who
for
knows
getting
what?
scooters.
So anyway, we're off to Ikea. We'll show you the Ikea we'll go to, and then we'll get back and start building, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes. So
My pyjama chest of drawers.
yes, one of many.
We have actually got 2 of the same ones in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Mine is crammed with pyjamas.
I've actually got one. Yes. Shock horror. I've actually got one chest of drawers for me. But anyway, we'll see you later when we're building the thing.
Well, that went well, didn't it? How was IKEA out of 10, Andy? For customer services? So I've had a ding dong with a woman at IKEA. So, as you well know, me and Andy are a pair of cabbages. So we went to Ikea, and we've had stuff off them before, and not sure their job description. So this is a click and collect, but we've had many items, and they've always assisted us. So we parked right outside the click and collect tent, and we got our own little black trolley thing. I thought, well, we'll take that and they can just put it in there for us. I can't lift, Andy can't lift. Didn't think nothing of it because they've always assisted us. So I went there, and I should have known straight away, this woman, she didn't seem very customer friendly, I'll put it. Well, we had a ding dong, don't we?
You did.
So I just said, oh, can we have some help? Can we just, I've got the trolley right there. Can somebody just put it in there for us? Because she just wheeled it out and kind of looked away. And now, sorry, that's for you to do. Or some, I can't even remember what she said now. That is not for me. And I mean, do you know, I'll talk to anybody. I'm very pleasant. But one thing is, if somebody puts me out, then that's it. I can't help it. My mouth just takes over. And I'm very friendly, ain't I?
You are usually.
I'm very friendly. But once somebody puts me out, it's like starts me off.
The thing is, they probably get trained not to help. They probably get trained saying, well, their job is to bring the items to that doorway, and then that's their responsibility. Right? They're probably told to do that, because if outside that tent or outside the click and collect, if they drop it or if they do their backing, they're not insured for that.
They're probably not.
I get that,
but
as a human, as a person, like just as being a nice person, you would think she would say, "Oh, I'll get George or thingy," and they'll just pick it up.
We've always had that. We've always had that, haven't we? We've always had. Do you want us to take it to coffee? And it's up, please, if you don't mind. We've always had that, but this time we got our own little kind of trolley thing, and I actually took it right by her. Now, if she'd have said, "Look, I can't lift it," but it was attitude. It was, well, you should have paid for delivery. Customer services are over there. Go and talk to them. It was just attitude, and of course that started me off. I mean, there was people waiting in the queue. Would you like us to help? I was ranted. I was going, and I'm stubborn as well on top of it. And I was thanking them, thank you, and I was going. I mean, she had no customer service thing about her. I'd have had more respect if she would turn around and said, "I'm sorry, we can't help you." You know what? If you're rude to me, you get rudeness back. Treat me, if you're nice to me, I'm nice as pie. I am nice as pie.
Well, not to me, you know.
Well, you, because you need a belt round the chops. I'll tell you what, that woman needed a belt round the chops.
Yes.
But you should have recorded that, Andy, because that would have made good footage. And then I could have sent it on to Ikea.
Yes, I should have.
Anyway, I've got to go because there is some American food in Aldi. So I'm going to try and film it. You watch, there's going to be swarms of people around, and then I'm going to have to ram the trolley into them.
Just get things that look nice.
There's not no nice things. I'm getting you shit all because that woman's in Ikea's mum. Peanut wants a belly rub, look. He keeps tapping me for a belly rub. But you would have bitten, wouldn't you, Peanut? Aye? Right then, anyway, it is temporary. Toodle-pip.
So it's another day. It's the next day actually. As you can see, we've built it.
Now, can you just show on my face? Did you have that on this morning?
What? No.
So they didn't know about that?
No.
Okay, so I'm on the floor. There's a reason why I'm on the floor. I'm in shock. Andy's fingers work on their own, don't they? So we, on the video, in fact, let me come and stand by you. So on the video,
This ain't going to be long. This is supposed to be an outro.
this is going to be a little one. So we left yesterday because we didn't finish it, did we?
No.
And we just come upstairs because I believe he's going to do the last couple of drawers.
3 drawers.
Yeah, 2 big ones and a little one. And he's done them indoors, has completed it without me knowing. Surprised me.
I was up 2 o'clock this morning doing it.
Yeah.
Hammering
so,
away like some sort of demented chipmunk.
Yes.
So anyway, as I said, it's the next day. We haven't got our mics on, so excuse me for the sound. It took us about 4 hours in total. We spread it over to 2 days because we had other things to
That's
do.
us though. Somebody fitter would do it quicker. We're a
But they
pair of
weren't.
monks. So
Yeah. What we noticed from this version to the version we did, I think it was 5 years ago.
something like that. But
There's been improvements.
Yeah.
I mean, the rails, she'll give you a long version. I'm sure she would. So I'm trying to do you a short version so I can cut her version out.
now you're not cutting it out.
The rails, the runners for the drawers are already put in. I don't think there was on the ones we had 5
There
years ago.
wasn't, no.
Plus, underneath the drawers, you've got a metal bar that you fix to stop the drawers from sagging. The ones we had 5 years ago didn't have that, and our drawers do sag. I mean, especially Lisa's drawers, they sag quite a lot.
Yeah, but another thing is, because at Ikea, we've got them two of these in our we've got 2 of these in our bedroom, but we've got oak. This is white oak. I do want to replace our ones in the bedroom. One of my drawers is slightly damaged through too many pajamas. I've got one of these, so the 4 big drawers are just crammed with even more pajamas. Trouble is, I tend to wear them once because I like them new, and then I put them away and then I use another pair. I do like this colour, but the trouble is, if we replace the 2 in the bedroom, we've got 2 bedside cabinets, and naming the
Well, just that'd be a house full of drawers then. Instead of a house full of boxes,
pajamas.
right, a house full of boxes, we'll have a house full of drawers.
Well, I do like that. That's a lighter oak. It's a white oak. That's classed as.
Oh, I don't know. It's more or less.
It's slightly lighter.
In fact, the 2 drawers do look slightly
But I think-
lighter. I think if you change them around, so you've got one light, one dark, one, it'll go better.
It probably would, but if you look at the wardrobe is the same colour. But if you look at the colour, it does go light and dark along.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing, like you said, switch them about.
Yes,
But they've got an odd way of packing things at Ikea.
I have.
We had 3 boxes. One was with the frame, and then the other 2 boxes had 2 drawers and 1 little drawer. So it
Yes.
is nice though. I think, you know, on our old ones, did we get the plastic slider underneath? I don't think we did.
We probably did. I don't know.
I
They had
don't-
some sort of, when they were round.
They've definitely improved it though, haven't they? They've
Yeah.
made some good changes. So
I suppose they listen to feedback. I suppose. I mean, our drawers. I think one of them do sag. We have to
It
slot it into that groove every now and again.
I'll tell you another thing they've done as well is on each drawer, if I fetch one out and show you, oh, you can't see it, the rail here, it goes underneath as well, so it holds in the bottom thing in place, and I don't remember that on our other ones.
No.
So this rail that slides in and out, it's got. You had to fit these rails though,
Yeah.
These are fitted. But
Yeah,
then you
because
have
you
to.
wouldn't be able to get the bottom in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it is. It's from my hair. It is nice. I do like that. But eventually, I'm going to put the ones in the bedroom swap.
So I've got my desk back. She's got a bit of rubbish to clean up.
I mean, this is our spare room. We've got a freezer. We've got a tumble dryer in there because our kitchen isn't huge. So that's kind of like our Christmas freezer when we stock up.
Yeah, or storage. It's a storage freezer. So if we get anything in bulk, like freezer wise, it usually goes up here, like joints and meat and stuff.
But to be fair, I think we are getting. I don't think this room's going to be ever clear. Like,
I've been saying that for the last 5 years.
yeah, no, but since we had the motorhome, we've got a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't think we'll ever have it clear because it's a spare room. Right, it's just a quickie. Damn. All I can say is damn. I'm going to show you some pyjamas. Now, bear in mind, there's still some in the wardrobe. I do need to really cut down on pyjamas, if I'm truthful. And that's really being truthful because I've got the chest of drawers I've shown you, what we've just made. I've got one exactly the same in our main bedroom. That is crammed pyjamas.
You've got 2 in the bedroom.
We've got 2 in the bedroom, yeah, but the one mainly is crammed pyjamas. Well, it's crammed pyjamas, and it's getting where the drawer underneath's a bit droopy. So I've got too much, hence why I've started putting them in the wardrobe. Now I've fetched them all out. I'm not sure if I've got any more, but this is what I've come across. Now, you've probably seen me wear some of them. What I tend to do is I wear them once and then I fold them away and I put a new pair on. So you've probably seen me in a little different pyjamas on the videos. You might have seen me wear them a couple of times, but usually I wear them once. Now, I've just remembered I've got brand new ones in the motorhome. If I'd have to have a guess, I'd say about 8. In fact, I know I've got tartan pyjamas and I bought 2 sets of those, and I know I've got one in the wardrobe. So that is at the top. But let me just show you. I'm going to have to sit down for this. So, Andy's rolling his eyes. Let me go and switch around. Now, this is a shock. This looks like real. I feel like I could open a shop. That, all brand new, all brand new, brand new, all brand new. Little pile there. So that is ones I've not even worn yet. And I have gave new pyjamas away because they're too big. These are all pyjamas that I've worn once in the motorhome. In fact, I wore them a couple of times then. I wore them once because they're at Christmas. I've got peanut licking my hands. These, I've never wore these actually, so I've had them at the back. Never wore those. I wore these, as you can tell. The ones on the back, the stars, I think I've wore them a couple of times. The Mickey Mouse up the grey at the bottom of all Christmas. In fact, this is not even all of it. I need to stop buying pyjamas. Do you know, in the motorhome, I think I've got about at least 6 pairs hanging up, if not more. What we'll do is, when we do go to Scotland, I will have a look. But like I said, these are ones I've wore probably once. I mean, they're ones I've wore once. Them candy ones. These I've wore once, I think. There's 2 of the same pair there. But yes. Does anybody else like pyjamas? Andy says I've got a hoarding problem, don't you?
Yeah. Something wrong with you.
Well, now that.
You need locking up.
Oh. I mean, do you know, Andy turned round and said that we could have done with another chest of drawers. There's nowhere to put it. Unless we
I'm
get...
sure you think of a place.
I mean, at the bottom, I have got a sofa bed. That with the pink fur on. I mean, that big... I think it's a blanket. It's a big blanket, but it's a big, thick one. And it's one of them blankets where it's not going on our bed because it'll get ruined. And it just looks lovely on that sofa bed. So... And I've just spotted something underneath the bed. I've got a brand new duvet filling. And I don't know why, I changed it and didn't like it. So, might as well get rid of that. So, him indoors is happy anyway, ain't ya?
Yep.
He's
This is
editing.
Elisa's waffle, so...
Is it? Well, this is going on Mountain Beach.
A little bit of it, but the rest, all of it,
Yeah.
in total, is going on Lisa's waffle.
Yes. So.
I ain't putting this shit on, otherwise it'd be 3 hours long.
So Andy's doing his bit on his desk anyway. He's enjoying his desk. Our bedroom is getting better. Still more to do, isn't there? Still more to get rid of.
There is.
So, right then, do you want to do the Toodle Pips?
No, your channel, you toodle pip 'em.
Oh, I'm out of breath. So we'll see you later anyway. Let me know in the comments. Do you like pyjamas? I'm guessing this is for women. Do you think I've got a problem? I'm guessing a lot of people are going to say there's a problem. I'm going to say it's my daughter's fault for working in Tesco, basically. So, anyway, Toodle Pips, and we'll see you later. Bye.